It's Sunday evening and I have had a busy weekend, so I'm just now getting my trades up from last week. And who could have called last week? We started Monday above 17 and we did nothing but go down. We ended the week at what? I don't know, 1470 something. We just got crushed. So how did I do for the week? You know, I've always said I set my trades up to where unless there's a really big move to the upside or the downside, you know, just depending on what you're doing, my trades usually work out pretty well. So there was a very large move last week to the downside, so let's see how I did. All right, let's jump right into this. I think that's a little better. Okay. So I had started the week. Now this is last week. I had sold to open 3 17 puts for February the 21st, and I got paid $47 per to do that. As a downside hedge, I bought to open one 1650 put for February the 21st at 0.24, so I paid $24 for that. Now, Thursday of last week, I even posted on StockTwits, I said, I think we've gone down far enough. I'm going to go ahead and close out my put. And I said, if we continue to drop, selling it early is a mistake. And boy, did it turn out to be a mistake. I sold it Thursday, and I was up 367% on that. But if I would have held it, I would have almost doubled my amount. So instead of 90, I would have gotten 180. Yeah, selling that was a mistake. I never thought we would drop that much again Friday, but we did. We just kept sinking. So selling that early was a mistake. Now here I ended up buying to close. The 3 17 puts that I sold up here, I didn't do well on those at all because the stock went down. I mean, went down a lot. So that ended up costing me $570 to close those out. I made $141 originally up here, so you get to subtract that. That put me in the hole $429. You get to subtract the 90 that I made here. If I'd have held on to that till Friday, that would have been roughly 180, but I didn't. Sold it early, taking the risk of trying to squeeze a little more out there in case we rose Friday, but we didn't rise Friday. So for the week, I lost $339. So I wrote that up here. Lost $339. I don't think anybody could have started the week last week and said, hey man, we're going to drop from 17 plus to less than $15. I don't see anybody saw that coming. It's just a rough week, you know. It happened, so it was just a rough week. And so what did I do? For Friday, after I bought these back, I turned right back around and I sold 1650 puts. And what did I get out of them? I got $1.48 a piece. And you might be thinking, well, why in the world did you sell 1650 puts? Well, I wanted the premium, because if we don't rise, if SoFi doesn't rise this week quite a bit, I fully expect to get assigned on these. But what that does is that puts my cost at roughly, you know, $1.48, $16.50. That puts my cost basis right at the $15 mark. And if I get assigned these and we don't get crushed again this week, I can turn right back around and sell covered calls at $15 or $15.50 or somewhere in there. Now, one thing I want you to notice, I did not buy any downside protection here. I said, I'm just going to risk it this week. We dropped so much last week, I wouldn't expect to have another week where we dropped and dropped again. That may happen though. If it does, I won't do well this week coming up at all. It's just a risk that I've decided to take. So by doing this, that puts my cost basis right at the $15 mark. So hopefully, you know, we end the week maybe around high 15s or low 16s. Maybe, you know, if we continue to drop, and let's just say, you know, we end the week at 1380 or something like that, this didn't work out well at all. I did not buy any downside protection here. Only time will tell if I should have or not. All right, guys, I'm really sorry for getting the video up so late. I know it's Sunday evening, so a lot of people may not catch this. But for those following along, I wanted to get the video up for you. All right, guys, thanks a lot, and until next time.